The US government's now run by a populist politician, President Donald Trump, who said he's prepared to take a tough stance on US-China relations over trade ties and several geostrategic issues. During his nomination hearing for US Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson said the US should be prepared in certain contingencies to block China from accessing disputed islands in the South China Sea. Now, Tillerson also asserted that China's island building should stop. Some US-China experts say Tillerson may have been trying to appeal to hardliners in the US Congress in order to smooth his path to the nomination. Donald Trump has employed several senior advisors and officials who advocate a tough approach to US-China. There are also members of his cabinet who take a more pragmatic and conventional approach to US-China relations, which may also include Tillerson himself. And during a visit to Australia, Foreign Minister Wang Yi addressed some of these concerns that a hardened US approach could provoke a military confrontation in the South China Sea.
Any sensible politician will clearly recognize that if there is conflict between China and the United States, both sides will lose. And this is something that both sides cannot afford.
Wang Yi also emphasized that China's position of regional disputes should be resolved through diplomacy, a position which he pointed out was also taken by US Defense Secretary James Mattis. Now, Mattis is regarded as an astute international tactician who's having a moderating influence on Donald Trump's strategic decision-making. The Chinese foreign minister also pointed out the US-China relationship has overcome what he called all sorts of difficulties over several decades. He says any campaign rhetoric should be filtered through the lens of history and official policy statements by the Trump administration. Ryntjes, CGTN, Washington.